How's it, everyone? Okay, so we've got a bit of a problem with Rusty at the moment. We recently discovered that inside the bonnet is Rusty. So as you can see, right now what I'm doing is I'm just busy cleaning it up, getting rid of all the loose rust. This is going to be a different story. What I'm actually doing at the moment is I'm taking side cutters and I'm actually just cutting it, I say like nail clippers, just to try to get up as far as I can so that I can get as much rust out as I can. Yeah. It's bad, and it's throughout the entire front of the bonnet. We went to go see a friend on Thursday, and we're supposed to go away in November to the Kruger Park for 3 weeks. And he looked at us straight and said, "You can't go to the Kruger, because if we do and we're on horrible roads, basically the whole bonnet will come off and the windscreen will come off and we'll get eaten by lights." So what I've decided to do is I've got this filler foam, which you normally use in houses. It's a very, very hard foam that, I don't even know what you put this on. It's for interior and exterior filler. So I'm going to put that inside, fill it up. Got to, don't sand it down, I'll get a little angle grinder and just get in and just smooth it down a bit. And then I'm going to fiberglass it, because I'm quite good at fiberglassing. I've done a lot of that in my lifetime with regards to Rusty. 2 years ago, I actually fixed this whole thing with fiberglass, which you can actually see in the corner here. Sealed this whole thing in each corner, and that's held quite nicely. So it is a little bit dirty, but it has held nicely, this part, but now it's actually just spread everywhere else.
Well, that needs to be fixed up. Okay.
So, fun and games start. We will show you pictures and stuff in between while we're going along.
Yes, that's a lot of rusty.
Not
All right.
fun.
Well, there's stuff on the horizon for all this, but we'll chat to you guys later.
Cheers, everyone. So we have got to the point where all the rust we could has been removed out of here. We have taken our vacuum cleaner, which also blows air, and we have gone through the tunnels and blown out whatever rust we could have. We've now put a rust-proof coating on. And
A rust converter.
A rust converter.
We would need to replace this whole panel eventually. That whole thing would need to be replaced. But yeah, for now, because we're leaving so early
for our holiday. And then what I'm going to do when I fiberglass it, I'm actually going to take it all the way up to the windscreen.
just to hold the windscreen.
Extra support.
Yeah.
It's a temporary thing, but
This is the first coat.
I'm saying 3 coats.
Yeah, I reckon as well.
Converter.
Just in case we missed a spot here or there. And whilst we were at that, we looked for some other spots as well that needed to be de-rusted. But yes.
Precaution. So yeah, a lot of work to be done. After this is dried, after the 3rd time, that's when I'm going to throw the foam in. Wish us luck, that it stays strong. Thanks, guys. So right now I'm putting the foam in, and you've got to wipe it before it dries, because when it dries it's hard and you will battle to get it out. Ooh, the top. Shit.
That's sticky.
And unfortunately a lot of foam does get wasted. Oof, a lot gets wasted.
Oh, we can always reuse it somewhere, I suppose.
Yeah, it's not the easiest thing to use, is it? As in keeping it in.
Some knit in there we need to do as well.
Gosh. And we try to spray down there to get into the middle, and it's actually going up the back.
But let it dry because it needs to be cut.
Yeah, it's not that easy to cut, eh?
We need to go in there.
No. Okay, so we had to stop the camera because this foam flowed out quicker than we actually anticipated and got very, very messy. So
Well, we've
while
managed
I'm
to
at
fill in
it,
there and there.
while I'm at it, I am just scraping it off because it is overflowing, and it is really, really, really difficult to get off once it's hard. So I know this by experience because I had to do some stuff on the roof to seal gaps between the walls and the roof. So yeah, I know that it's hard to get off, but yeah,
It's the first time I'm actually working with this stuff.
you don't want to
Actually,
work
what?
with it too often.
It is. We actually used more than we actually needed,
Yeah,
but
because it flows very quickly. But yeah,
alright, but we've got it filled in here now. Right in the hollow tubes here. So it's nicely filled there as well. And of course right to the end there. So that whole piece inside there is now solid with foam. Just to make it more secure.
fun and games. Now we've just got to see how we can get it off our hands,
Yeah.
because it's sticky and nasty and gooey and not fun.
Please be careful. You've got it all over your hair.
And I've just had my hair cut about 2 hours ago, so
And your hair looks pretty, baby.
yeah, this isn't going to be fun. Trust me.
Okay, so just need to follow all that side up there. And then tomorrow, once this is dry,
Fiberglass.
we're going to fiberglass that whole area from there. Fiberglass the whole area. So,
Which I'll be doing because I've done the fiberglassing before, and I know
Yeah, Lauren's quite good at it.
exactly what to do. Yeah.
parts of owning a
Rusted van.
rusted van. Hence the
Hence
name Rusty.
Yep, hence Rusty Travellers. Okay, so the third part of the job is done. There's 4 parts. First part is removing the rust. Second part is doing the rust protector. Third part is the foam. And now I'm part of the foam. I'm busy scraping it off, which you need a really sharp blade, because yeah, you've got to do it very slowly. So looking forward to doing this and finishing it off, and then it's a fiberglassing. Very long job. So I have cleaned all of this up. I have
Carry on.
okay, so I've cleaned all of this up. I had to use a sanding knife to scrape it down as much as I can, and it's all looking good. I've sanded down this part here so that the fiberglass can stick to it nicely. Jacques had to do some siliconing under the windscreen because the windscreen loves coming loose when we're on very bad roads.
I think it's because of this whole thing that's rusted.
Yeah. So as an OCD person, I like everything perfect. So I'm gonna obviously got to go around here, but basically I'm gonna take the shape of everything so that it can go under and blah blah blah, and then for the corners and all that kind of stuff. Got to do it properly every single time, otherwise there will be problems. So I'm gonna wrap the fiberglass, so it actually goes under here, so we can actually just straighten this up a bit so that we can put the rubber that seals the water from coming into the engine area.
But now we've painted it, so it's all rust converter, and cleaned it, and we put rust converter on all along here and inside there.
Jacques did that.
Foamed up the van inside there, so it's all good. We fixed the windscreen, so everything is nice and tight. And now Lauren's gonna do the whole fiberglassing thing. So,
which will take a while because it's a very time consuming job.
yes.
But I can do it.
Yep. Fix it for us, baby.
I will.
All right. So we'll talk to you now. And there's Lauren. Whilst I'm busy with the battery, Lauren is busy with the fiberglassing and fix that whole area up. It's looking good so far. And then when we're done there, we give it a paint and we're done.
Needs a second coat of fiberglass.
Yeah. Well, we'll wait till she's finished.
Because obviously like this, definitely needs a second coat. This is still like damp.
We need proper sun.
I'm not going to sand that down for now.
Lauren's just painted it now. And then we're going to put in the steel rims on here, at the end here.
To clip the rubber on.
So we can put the waterproofing rubber on. And it looks good. And there's Lauren now. We've built a new lip because the other one rusted away. So it's looking good. We will, after this, be putting the rubber on, silicone, sealing it down. It's looking really, really good. Baby, you've done a good job. It's looking really good. And then, yeah, then the rest of the van needs to be done. I still need to be finished up with the wiring in there. I was waiting for the new spotlights, but it doesn't look like our new spotlights will be here. These work, although this one got a bit of a nick there. So it was about 2 years ago, and now I see it's a little bit dimmer than the other, so it's clearly taken a bit of a knock. So I was hoping the new ones would be here with a new harness, but it doesn't look like it's going to be here in time. So at least this will be done, and I'll just rewire that up and close it up nicely. And yes, if we do get the lights tomorrow, then I will taking it with us, and I'll probably put it on when we're at Kruger Park Lodge or something. Anyway guys, chat to you later.
So,
I'm helping as well.
Yeah, he's helping. He is screwing the last screw for the brackets. At least he's doing some work. Oh. Thank you, baby.
Oh, pleasure, my angel.
Yeah, that
There
is
we go.
all tight.
Yeah, I think
He did some work.
Can actually bend these ones down a little bit.
Yeah, just careful of that. We don't want the
No, we don't want
section to
break
crack.
again. But it's looking really, really good. Now we can put that rubber on, put some silicone to seal it,
So it doesn't fall off.
a bit of a wipe down, and then you've done a really good job here. It's looking really good.
Considering what it did
And then
look
that's and then that's ready to rock and roll. I like it.
There used to be a huge hole here, and I've managed to cover it up. I can show you some pictures of before and after. And yeah, that's it. So we've just done a temporary little fit of the rubber on. We are going to put silicone under the rubber to actually latch it onto the brackets.
Oh,
And
man, it
then
looks so
this
much better.
corner is just a bit of a pain.
We'll drop a before and after picture right at the end, so you guys can see what it looked like.
I don't know how it's going to squeeze in. But yeah. Fantastic! So we fit the rubber on to the brackets that we put in. It's not the greatest finishing touch when it comes to silicone, but there were holes in everything at the bottom here. So we've had to silicone in there to
Just to close it so the water doesn't get on the motor. But it's
Close
looking
off.
really good compared to what it did before. Well done, baby, well done.